I can move things around just by thinking.
The Prime Mover, part of Mind Control Week, in the Twilight Zone. Tonight at 7, Sci-Fi Monday.
Welcome to Comlink Satellite Service. You have selected Faster Than Light News Feed for Monday, 8 July, 2146.
Shocking news from cyberspace. A new wave of strange biomerge deaths is sweeping the VR net. Though the actual number of deaths are not known, hundreds of biomerge users have been found dead.
And these fatalities aren't hitting only biomerge addicts. Death by starvation was once a real problem among biomerge junkies who couldn't pull themselves away from their virtual pleasures.
But that problem has been eliminated thanks to the fail-safe systems and the newer rigs which lock the user out if they don't take a break for nourishment. But these new biomerge users all appear well-fed. Can their deaths be attributed to cheap
street rigs or something else? Shiva has begun an investigation into this strange phenomenon.
This has been an FTL News Feed.
With evil exterminated, first you grow strong, then you grow scared.
Presenting a revolution in flea control. The new Raid Flea Trap. Even from 20 feet away, the green light continuously attracts them.
I feel strangely drawn to its presence.
And the sticky refill tray traps them with no insecticide.
Oh, Raid!
New Raid Flea Trap and Refill Trays. Attracts them and traps them. S.C. Johnson Wax.
It doesn't take much to make me happy. A tricked-out ride, a best friend, a bicky, a super high-tech watch that can freeze space and time with the push of a button. Whoa. The simple things. And I just met this beautiful girl who totally likes me.
What is wrong with you?
She'll come around. So why is it that just when everything starts to click, I have to stop an evil corporation from getting the watch back and taking over the world? So much for simple.
Clock Stoppers, rated PG, in theaters March 29th.
Here, boy.
A strong dog is a happy dog. Introducing Doggy Bag Treats from Milkbone. They've got lots of calcium for healthy teeth and bones. And dogs can't resist soft, chewy Doggy Bag Treats because they're made with real beef or chicken. Doggy Bag Treats from Milkbone. Give your dog something to smile about.
I'm George Romero, and you're watching the Sci-Fi Channel, home of some of my favorite themes.
Sunday.
I am Maitreya. This is my game.
The world's most realistic video game has one small problem.
It's been a little accident.
You lose. You die.
Bring it on.
The program's running itself.
The X-Files.
We have to get him out of there.
All new at 9/8 Central Fox Sunday.
As Charlie sat wedged between the fleshy flyers, staring remorsefully at the no smoking sign, he kicked himself for having left his Wrigley Spearmint gum in the change tray at the X-ray machine. Suddenly, he remembered he had another stick. Yearning for that cool, clean spearmint taste, that pure chewing satisfaction, he reached into his pocket. Not there. Then he saw it, beckoning him from the cuff of his pant. But his tray table was down, mocking him.
When you can't smoke, don't forget your Wrigley Spearmint.
Available now for the PlayStation 2 system, coming soon for Wii.
From deep space.
Space flower?
Why not a space flower?
The seed is planted.
Why do we always expect metal ships?
It smells lovely.
Put it down, Jack.
Terror grows. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Donald Sutherland, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Rated PG. Starts this week at a theater near you.
My science project stinks.
Time for a fresh start, so let's get your project rolling.
I love Captain Crunch cereal. That's it, Captain.
Thank you for your exhaustive study of the mung bean. Cody?
Presenting the effect of Captain Crunch cereal on Mrs. Oak's science class. It's the delicious part of a balanced breakfast.
Let's study another bowl.
You and the Captain make it happen.
4 cowboys, 4 bounty hunters, 4 hearts, 4 notes. Following a dusty trail of money, sin, and desperation. Living day to day, dreaming hour by hour. 4 beats, 4 parts of a movement. Mars to Venus, Callisto to Ganymede. Bounty to bounty, and outlaw to outlaw. 1 ship, 1 crew, 1 destiny. Cowboy Bebop.
Here's your man, Nick Scryer. Facial reconstruction and a memory wipe.
Intelligence has the movement attacking the refinery in about 90 hours.
This memory wipe will give us plenty of time to drop him in and get him past the movement's psi probes. Mindgate's specialty is psyops. They dismissed General Krieger, but Scryer stayed with Mindgate and took his psychic powers to a new level.
Century vampire, a 20th century cop. Forever Night. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Monday.
Aliens.
Watch out, Ripley! You're entering the hive. Use it with your pulse rifle! Oh no, Ripley! It's the mama! And she's big! Get away from her, you witch! It's game over for her. Yeah! New alien figures have the power, each sold separately from NECA. Affirmative!
Sears is filled to capacity with tires for whatever you drive. And right now, all Goodyear tires are on sale at the lowest prices of the season. Only at our garage, the Sears Auto Center.
Attention, attention! The Sci-Fi Channel wants you to ally yourself with the future. Fan Alliance members in selected areas will receive special passes to a VIP screening of Universal Pictures' The Frighteners.
Frank Bannister had a remarkable ability. Psychic investigator? To communicate with the dead.
You cannot push spirits around!
But now, something has put the fear of death in the living.
What is happening to me?
And sent the dead running for their lives. From Universal Pictures and Robert Zemeckis. You're next, pal. And acclaimed director Peter Jackson.
We don't stop till the screaming starts, you dig?
The Frighteners.
The Frighteners opens in theaters everywhere July 19th, but Alliance members in selected areas have the opportunity to see it first. The Sci-Fi Channel Fan Alliance. Don't leave your planet without it.
You've probably noticed all of these commercials about yeast infection treatments. They're all talking about how effective they are.
Even so, if you read the labels, you'll notice you still have to use them for 7 days. Well, something has changed in a big way. New Femstat 3. Femstat 3 cures recurrent yeast infections with only 3 days of treatment. 3 days. There is no better cure without a prescription. So why put yourself through 7 days when you could have this?
New Femstat 3, the cure that fits your life.
Only the one who can take out an army can break out of hell.
The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. Rated M for mature. Buy it on Xbox today.
The angels have returned.
Unit 1 is beginning launch sequence. Release the primary...
Mankind has no time.
Come on, Java!
It's a given. It's the way it makes you feel. It's the lift that you get. It's a rhythm in your step. Cause it's cool and it's wonderful and it's lemon and lime. 7-Up. It's an up thing. It's 7-Up. Does it every time. It's 7-Up. Yeah, it's an up thing. It's clear and it's wonderful and it's totally fine. 7-Up. Hey, it's an up thing.
It's an up thing.
Could I have an E.T. malt, please?
You want that with a sparkler?
Two grown men.
I cannot believe we're going to see Area 51.
One green man.
Hi. I'm Paul.
Are you going to probe us?
Why does everyone always assume that?
From the Earthling who directed Superbad.
I really need your help.
I want E.T. back in his cage.
On Earth.
Break it down, boys.
Everyone can hear you scream.
What are you doing?
Just watch.
It's a miracle.
Paul. Rated R.
Portrait of a TV fan. Washington, D.C., the president.
Sci-Fi Channel Hotline. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to get the Sci-Fi Channel both here at home and at my camp in Maryland, too.
Certainly, sir. One moment, please. Done. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Channel.
Wow, this is great. Thank you. Cool.
Couldn't happen, you say? Probably not in most places. But it did happen.
On Sci-Fi.
I've seen pulse cannons and gladiator droids. I've seen Beggar's Canyon and Imperial sewers. I've seen dead ends and infinite space. I've seen 360 degrees of tomorrow, and for once, lived to tell about it. Because I've got the ultimate fighting machine.
Independence Day. We've got company, and they're not welcome. Alien attackers blaze with blistering light. F-18 Hornet blazes back against mega missiles and blasting bombs. Punishing power from another planet. Time for the Hornet's secret sting. 6 Sidewinder missiles and double-crushing bombs to bury the alien swarm. ID4, when the guests get nasty, send them home. ID4, Independence Day. Each with computer mission disc. Collect them all.
Sprint's new international rates will have the whole world talking.
New rates? What new rates?
Sprint Sense International just got better with great new rates on weekends. So call now.
35 cents a minute to France? I'll call Marie.
Just 35 cents to Germany?
I'll call my mum in London.
Call now and you'll also get other great weekend rates. 70 cents a minute to Mexico City. 65 cents to Japan, 60 cents to South Korea, 60 cents to Australia, 75 cents to the Philippines, and just 10 cents a minute to Canada. You'll also pay just 10 cents a minute on domestic calls. Plus, Sprint will give you 10% cash back after a full year.
C'est fantastique!
Now you're talking. Get Sprint special international weekend rates today. Call now, 1-800-293-6173.
Hey, Joe, gonna catch one of them little fish in the East River?
I hope so. But you never know.
I mean, today could be my lucky day.
The only thing you want to catch is a cold.
Hey! I got a bite! Ooh, what? Do I have a bite?
Hold on, Joe. Got a big one, baby.
You want to fight, huh?
An alien abduction, a government cover-up, official denial, a Sci-Fi Channel premiere feature, Saturday 4 p.m. 1 Pacific.
One magazine speaks to the sailor, sailing world. Learn how to maneuver small boats in tight quarters and large ones where inches count. Read about major regattas like the America's Cup and the latest developments in professional sailing.
Guys ready?
If you want to improve your sailing performance, you should read Sailing World too.
Call 800-652-4242. Subscribe now and get 12 issues of Sailing World for only $16. Order now.
Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis bring you back to the magic.
Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Back to the fantastic.
It works!
Back to the action.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Back to the past.
It's an absolute dream. Take it from yourself.
Back to the future. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. In Back to the Future. Rated PG. Sneak preview tonight. Check newspapers.
The lightsaber, legendary weapon of the Jedi and the Sith. You have mastered other lightsabers, but none like this. Armed with the new Force Action lightsaber, you're able to instantly launch your blade with a flurry of light and sound. Whether you are Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, or Lord Vader, the power of the Force is in your hands. Force Action lightsaber each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Citizens, it has begun. A savage conflict between two galactic species. Mankind versus humankind. Do you have what it takes to be an armory? To wear the armor, to wield the weaponry, to take a stand for your world and your species? Armories, the few, the proud, the buck-thirsty.
They play the ultimate game.
The prize, eternal life. The penalty, death.
Time Master, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Saturday.
Jack in to the Dominion, the home of science fiction on the web. And check out the Ultimate Trivia Challenge, the new Sci-Fi Channel trivia game. Log on to play and win your own CD-ROM from the Dominion.
Are you ready to play?
Explore, contact, create, download, consume, communicate, feedback. The Dominion. Welcome to the Edge.
Alien spaceships? Bizarre technology? Monsters in the streets?
Flying saucer.
That's no flying saucer.
They stand between fact and fiction.
MIB.
We got you back. Men in Black, are you ready for the truth? All new today on Kids WB.
For aches and pains, I take Tylenol. For fever, I take Tylenol. For headaches, I take Excedrin. Why do I do that? Because Excedrin relieves headaches better than Tylenol. How do I know? Was I convinced by all their clinical research? No, of course not. Of course not. I'm not convinced by charts and graphs. Are you? I'm convinced when my headaches go away.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Watch your futures end.
We invade our space, and we fall back. We assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. The line must be drawn here.
On November 22nd, the battle to save the future.
Let's rock and roll!
Begins.
Destroy them.
We've lost shields and our weapons are gone.
Resistance is futile.
No!
Star Trek First Contact. November 22nd at theaters everywhere.
Agent Scully and Mulder are about to make their most startling discovery. Contact. The X-Files, Friday at 9, 8 Central.
A war is coming. You will have the weapons. You will have the skills. Our future is in your hands.
Soon, you'll both be taking up less space. Space Saver by Proform.
Before filming The Abyss, James Cameron asked novelist Orson Scott Card to write a book based on the film. Although Card didn't like to do film novelizations, when he found out the director was Cameron, he agreed to consider the assignment. After reviewing the script and receiving assurances that he could develop the novel his own way, Card immediately wrote the first 3 chapters. These dealt with Bud and Lindsay's relationship before the events in the film. Cameron gave the chapters to Ed Harris and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, who used them during filming to develop their characters.
Now on DVD and video, from the creators of the Matrix trilogy.
I'm going back to the Matrix, and I want you to come with me.
What is the Animatrix?
You've stepped to the edge of the looking glass.
Experience the extraordinary fusion of CG animation and Japanese anime.
Come get some.
In a groundbreaking collection of 9 animated stories from 7 visionary directors.
We know the truth now.
That takes the world of the Matrix to its unimaginable limits.
Fly, baby, fly.
Hang on!
The Animatrix. Discover how deep the rabbit hole really goes. On the DVD and CD album.
Just for the thrill of it, just for the chill of it, just for the taste of it, just for the feel of it, Diet Coke, just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
You could win a Diet Coke Friends phone card from specially marked packages of Diet Coke and talk 15 minutes free with your friends. Sounds pretty good, huh?
You are watching
the Sci-Fi Channel.
Welcome to the oldest house. I've been searching for this place. And now, it's my responsibility. My fight.
In 1995, mankind's first experiment with alien DNA was a mistake.
She's a genetic duplicate of the original Sil.
In 1998, man's first trip to Mars will be a disaster.
There's something wrong with me, Dad.
We've got 2 aliens running around.
It's mating season again. Species 2, rated R.
Stardate 45486.1. After delivering needed supplies, the Enterprise shuttlecraft is threatened by disruptor cannon fire from a renegade Klingon attack cruiser. The shuttlecraft fires back with its phasers, which are deflected by the Klingon shields. Suddenly, the Enterprise appears, firing her photon torpedoes. The Klingon cruiser is overwhelmed, activates its cloaking device, and is gone. Under impulse power, Enterprise maneuvers out of orbit before engaging warp drive. Star Trek: The Next Generation. New action accessories from Playmates.
We must stop Godzilla before he destroys the city. Oh, what could he want? Unless we find something to appease him, we're doomed! Hold out, out of the ordinary. Hold out for Dr. Pepper.
Get ready for grenade launching, machine gun blasting, molten morphing Terminator 2 video game action. Terminator 2 Judgment Day and T2 the arcade game on Genesis, Super NES, and leading game systems. Save the world or it's hasta la vista, baby.
The kind of films that I want to make, the stuff that's in my head, I can't do it myself. I need a big army. I always want to do something that's ahead of what other people have done. To me, that's the challenge, that's the fun, that's what keeps us fresh.
Go behind the scenes at Digital Domain with James Cameron on the next Masters of Fantasy. 7 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Friday.
Can you figure out the cost of a long-distance call?
We haven't studied that yet.
What do I look like, a mathematician?
You don't need to be a math whiz to save with Sprint Sense. It's the simplest long-distance calling plan yet. Just 10 cents a minute, every evening, every night, and all weekend long.
That's when I make all my long-distance calls.
Call now for Sprint Sense, and you'll also get 10% cash back after a full year.
10 cents a minute and cash back?
Even on calls to Hawaii? Doesn't matter how far away. It's still 10 cents a minute.
Anywhere in the whole country?
What about Canada? Even Canada, just 10 cents a minute all weekend long. Amazing how far a dime will go. And Sprint Sense couldn't be simpler. You'll pay just 10 cents a minute on state-to-state calls forever.
I'll buy that.
And remember, if you call now, you'll get 10% cash back. Sprint will even switch you for free. So let's review.
10% cash back.
It's coast to coast.
10 cents a minute.
Forever.
And forever.
Call 1-800-913-9720.
The Empire strikes back. The Star Wars saga continues.
The rebels are there, and I'm sure Skywalker's with them. He will join us or die.
The rebel forces battle the Empire and Darth Vader.
Join me. Don't make me destroy you.
The Empire strikes back.
future.
The dreaded beast versus the savage hunter. Aliens versus Predator with awesome new Predators. Clan leader attacks with whipping dreadlocks. And Stalker, glowing in the dark, fires his spear. Suddenly, flipping up his attack spikes, the wild boar alien charges. And the ferocious mother alien in her monstrous hive traps Spiketail, then covers him in ooze.
Ooze 'em!
Who will survive? Aliens versus Predator. Queen Hive playset comes with mother alien figure and ooze. Other figures sold separately.
This sci-fi program is brought to you by the light taste of Diet Coke.
So let's get started now, Heather. To camera and tell us about you.
I live at the beach with Henry. That's my dog. Dog, Henry, lab. Do you need me to smile? Yeah. Great friend. Good job. Out of control shoe fetish. Books and lots of movies.
Sounds like you have a pretty good life.
Thanks. Thank you.
So what kind of man are you looking for?
Heather?
About to see the culmination of a decade's research and development involving the vision of companies from around the world. Welcome to the world of anti-gravity racing, the next stage in motorsport. This is an anti-gravity racer capable of over 1,000 miles an hour, and more significantly, the destruction of other craft during a race. It's about winning at any cost. It's real, it's dangerous, and you're gonna love it. Wipeout Fusion.
A new reality awaits you. The Samsung rotating camera phone. Answer the call.
The phone one?
This was not gonna stop. To fight monsters, we created monsters of our own.
We are canceling the apocalypse!
Pacific Rim, rated PG-13, in Real D 3D and IMAX 3D, July 12th.
Modulate my polypores through my sci-fi hues.
I have never known a time when my world was not at war. I suspect conspiracy. The government thinks I'm a threat. They're right.
Uncover an epic story of truth and deception. Expose the conspiracy. Capture the truth. Beyond Good and Evil. Rated T for teen.
Adventure and excitement run high every week when the world's most powerful submarine of the future, the Seaview, sets sail on another thrilling voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Red alert. Submarine approaching at close range.
Her mission, danger.
Why must we surface now? Because if you don't, we'll all die.
Television's most exciting series, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Weekdays on Space, the Imagination Station.
Keep up!
See you up there.
Fun, huh?
Oh, God. Hey, Mom.
Hi. Did you leave any dirt out there?
All right, little.
Hey, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, what you got? Okay, listen up. We got some purple stuff, OJ, soda.
Sunny D, I'll take one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Tastes like orange tangerine and lime.
Some healthy junk, too. Sunny D to go. All right.
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
Hey, what can I tell you? The
was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Truthfully, I don't think about those guys much since all that stuff went down.
I got this one nailed. Take your best shot, kid.
I'm sure she's out somewhere screwing up and getting in trouble.
Men are such total idiots.
I'm really not up for this.
There's nothing in this world to believe in.
You know what they say, cowboy. Easy come, easy go.
My power is the only power.
Take him out and do it quick!
I'm just watching a bad dream I never wake up from.
Your partner's in deep trouble.
Let's just say my past is catching up to me.
People who go against the sync lose.
Well, who's the small fry?
Whatever happens, happens.
Payback time.
Hello there, my friend.
Kind of dangerous, beautiful, ordinary that you just can't leave alone. Adios.
Sometimes it ain't pretty, but it's a living.
Time Splitters 2 is awesome. A brilliant game. OXM hails 9 out of 10. 5 out of 5 declares official PlayStation Magazine. Experience a perfect 10. Time Splitters 2, the most acclaimed game of the year. Available now. Rated T for teen.
From some time in the not-too-distant future, it's talking and electronic Robocop.
Hands up. Uphold the law. Drop it. You called for backup?
Recharge your action figure collection with talking and electronic Robocop in 3 action-packed sizes. Heat unbeatable.
For The Abyss, in addition to the usual miniature techniques, I wanted the reality of putting the actors into real submersibles and real diving helmets, and then having them do dialogue scenes underwater, something which had never been done before, probably for a very good reason.
Test, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. First recorded dialogue, underwater, on film, for a theatrical motion picture in the history of the world.
We also did the first big photorealistic computer animation sequence in a feature film, which paved the way for T2 and Jurassic Park. The Abyss, with all its firsts, is still my favorite of my own films.
Rice, aroni, the San Francisco treat. Saute and simmer, the seasonings can't be beat. Rice, aroni, the San Francisco treat.
Greetings, it is I, Red Falcon, the vile alien warlord from Konami Super C for Nintendo. He never made it past my intergalactic goon squad and diabolic arsenal of destruction. This one never had a chance against my vicious genetic space freaks. And they were no match for my invincible 8th level invasion. See how far you can get in Super C. You never know where you might end up.
So, Tom, what got you into this Katera?
Well, I've been doing the BMW thing for a while. I just thought I'd see what else was out there. It has more horsepower than the 328i.
Whoa, don't say that. The traction control's outstanding. So, I'm really happy I got it.
Well, you always were Mr. Out in Front.
Now lease a 99 Catera for just $3.99 a month with just $3.99 due at lease signing. Call for complete lease details. Catera. Think Zig.
You kill anything that has more than 2 legs, you get me? We get you, sir!
Starship Troopers is explosive. Wild.
Incoming!
Sexy. An epic thrill ride.
You want some?
Starship Troopers. Rated R. Opens everywhere Friday.
Independence Day. We've got company, and they're getting ugly. Massive, nasty aliens. Bursting skulls reveal their secret power. Now they plan to pound Earth's heroes with awesome tentacle attack. Time for the big payback. Levinson jams the radar, and Whitmore delivers the final blow. ID4, get off our planet. ID4, Independence Day, each with computer mission disc. Collect them all.
Things that make you go.
The crispy, juicy chicken sandwich at Burger King. At just 99 cents, the taste isn't the only thing that makes you go.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
The X-Files on the PlayStation game console. Starring David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, this thrilling live-action adventure game features an original story by X-Files creator Chris Carter.
Prove it.
Search for evidence.
I need for you to help me.
Sift through clues.
I'll take a sample of the side crime lab in D.C. and have it analyzed.
Conduct interviews.
FBI, like to ask you a few questions.
And evade danger as live-action characters anticipate and react to your every move. The X-Files. There's nothing else out there like it. On PlayStation. Now available from Fox Interactive.
You are watching the Sci-Fi Channel.
No one can be told what the Matrix is. There is no turning back. Welcome to the real world.
The Sci-Fi Channel premiere of The Matrix, this Sunday at 9 on Sci-Fi.
Good morning, guys.
Just when you think your diarrhea medicine is working.
Oh, boy. What's wrong?
It can let you down. But you can count on Imodium AD to stop diarrhea, often in just one dose, instead of dose after dose, more than a third of a bottle of the pink stuff. And Imodium AD is even better than the leading prescription.
I told you we should have stopped for Imodium AD.
Imodium AD, one dose relief you can count on.
It's a sign.
What's it mean?
What do you think they're trying to say?
Don't know.
阿爸，嗰個咩嚟㗎？
哎呀，我都唔知啊。
With all new moves and 3D graphics, Space Invaders are back.
I think we've been chosen.